My name is Art Napolitano. This is my wife, Jennifer. And ACN has given us financial security, has given us the freedom and time to spend with our children. And we have a lifestyle that few people even dare to dream about. The exciting part of network marketing is everybody has a story. And when I first looked at network marketing, I was playing lead guitar for a rock and roll band. I mean, I had hair down the middle of my back, met my wife playing in a band, and she's out there in spandex. And the funny thing is I wore spandex too back then. Yeah. We had minor success back in the 80s. We had one record sell about 50,000 copies in Europe, of all places. And after 10 years of that, I took a step back from my life at the point I hit 29 years old. We thought about maybe someday getting married, having children, buying a home. And I really looked at my financial picture a little differently than I had in the past. I loved music. You know, it was something I worked 10 years at to try to get big recording contracts. But I was at a point where I had to be realistic in my situation. I was driving a car that had a hole in the floor. You know, we covered it with a mat. I've had my phone shut off because I every month was juggling my bills. I've had my bank account closed at 29 years old. I didn't even have a legitimate bank account to cash a check. And you know, when I took a step back, I realized I was sick and tired of that. I didn't want to be broke, and I just wondered what was next. It was 6 years into ACN's existence that I stepped back and I said, you know what, the timing's changed in my life. You know, what's going on here? We got started actually together, and we were doing presentations. We started to learn the industry. We worked real hard, made a lot of calls. A lot of people laughed at me. A lot of people said, oh, you're gonna get wealthy just like you're gonna be a rock and roll star. They don't laugh too much when they see where we live and the fact that, you know, we're at every one of our kids' events, you know, at the open house for the school or the teacher's workshop. I can plan around those activities, you know, daytime soccer games after school or going to see our daughter in gymnastics. As a parent, we all want to do the best we can for our children. And I even remember how many hours my dad worked in a normal corporate situation. You know, it was very difficult to leave that corporate job or that normal job and be at your kids' activities because obviously the commitments are serious, especially the higher you go in an organization. And what I found is the higher I've gone in this organization, the more freedom I had to be able to do those things and give time. You know, like being able to coach the baseball team this past year, like being at my daughter's gymnastics, whether it's practice or meets. You know, I get to build my own schedule around the things that are important. Of course, my business is important and you gotta work, but I also get to take care of business at home. You know, I wanna be known first as a father, you know, to my kids, and a good husband to my wife, and then have a good business as well.
I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I am so busy. I don't even know what I do every day, but I am so busy at it. After running the kids around to all their events, it's nice to jump on my horse and just go out where it's nice and quiet and go for a nice trail ride. It's peaceful. It was almost like I can be a kid. I can still be a kid. I can go out there and play and just have a ball while he's in there doing conference calls.
One of the benefits of being with ACN is that we get to travel for business a lot, and we mix a lot of fun in. So in the last couple of years, I've actually done seminars for ACN in 19 countries, mostly focusing in Western Europe, but we had our first chance to go to Australia.
Get to go on a helicopter out to a private sandy beach and have a picnic lunch. It was great.
You know, I think everybody would love to have a dream house, and through ACN and network marketing, we've been able to achieve that. We have a great swimming pool and a hot tub, which is great for the kids, and I built myself a nice artificial golf green, 2,700 square feet, 3 tee boxes. Nice shot, get on the green. What's really nice is my son is a really good golfer. He gets to go to golf camp every year, and he's taken all kinds of trophies. He doesn't even know why he's good, because he's been golfing since he's been just in diapers even. But that's been a fun thing to have. Then inside, we have 7 bedrooms, we have 10 baths, 7 showers. Also, we have, an incredible game room. We really enjoy sharing this with our friends and with our family, because only when we have friends and family visiting is it really exciting to live here. It's really not that much fun if you don't have people to share it with. It's so exciting to build the relationships I've built around the world, to be able to see them succeed, to see people start to earn money that they never earned before, to have confidence in themselves that they never had before. And I learned that once I started focusing on helping someone else, helping build people and helping them to succeed, then it came back to me in multiples. And that's what's the power of network marketing. A few people sharing an idea with a few people. It's so much simpler than people understand. It's such a new way for people to make a living and to really have the life they deserve.
The Gigi Turner Band.
It's amazing how life comes in a full circle sometimes, because it was lack of the success I was looking for in music that led me to looking for new opportunities, which landed me in network marketing and ACN. After I developed that financial success I was looking for, I started back in music again.
The way you shake it, honey, now please don't lose it.
I got together with some of my old bandmates, and we started playing with an idea that eventually we'd record a new album and maybe even go to Europe and tour. And that's just what happened. Shows in Holland. We played at a convention that there was over 5,000 people partying with us, having a great time, and we got to play all our original music, and the reaction was just awesome. It was like we made it, It's like, I get a lifelong dream come true after all these years. In fact, at 47 years old, I told my kids, never give up on your dreams, never give up, because here's a situation where, many, many years after I put music on a back burner, it's come full circle again, and it's just a lot of fun, and I don't need hit records anymore, but it's what I love to do.